Hi, welcome to 30-Day Booty. I'm Tamara, and today's day 7 of our March 2023 edition, and we're doing only body weight exercises. So today, see, I got a chair, something to lean on. You could do this at the kitchen counter. You can try and do it without something to lean on, but you'll get a little bit more range of motion with that little bit of control. So do what feels right to you. We're gonna do a whole bunch of stuff on one side, and then we're gonna switch to the other side. So there'll be a little bit of endurance involved, but you got this. So find your thing that you're gonna hold on to and get a little bit of a distance away from it so that you can get that forward bend, a little bit of stretch into the hamstrings going into this. We've got a strong abdominal and relaxed shoulders, so you don't wanna get hunkered down into this. You'll see that my back is in a really nice long neutral. So take whichever leg you're gonna start with, and I want you to pull that leg forward and then push it straight back. So two things of great importance here. One is that you're gonna keep your posture pretty stable. Two, you're gonna move slowly enough that you're not swinging that leg. I guess another item of great importance is that you're breathing. Also, watch that you're keeping your supporting knee just a little bit soft so that you're not stacked up on a locked joint, but you're on nice strong muscle. And try to keep that hip dropped. And try to give me that little pause at the top. I don't know how many that was. I'm gonna call that 7. And I'm gonna go all the way up to 15. And if you're squared off to the thing you're facing, you'll find it a little easier not to fly open at the hip. And if you want to fly open at the hip, don't worry, you're going to have an opportunity. All right, so let's say that's number 15. And now I want you to do the same sweep forward and same sweep back. But now we're going to open up like a dog at a fire hydrant. Now my toes are pointing right towards you, and then I'm going to close. Hips are pointing back down. So I'm gonna pull, push, open and close the hips. If I want to, I can take one hand on the hip, which is gonna help me guide that hip motion. It's also gonna make the balance a little bit harder, so you might feel a little bit more compensatory engagement in your core muscles and a little bit more work in that standing foot. We're going to do 10 of these. Which I think that was 8, so we'll do 2 more. All right, now I'm going to hold that hip open and I'm going to bend the knee. So now I've got my hips open, I'm just going to take that leg down and up. And I'm not leaning too heavily, hopefully, on my balancer. It's just there to help me keep a really nice, long posture. Feeling that in the outer corner of the butt there. We don't want the butt to have corners, but you know what I mean. I'm gonna call that 8, and I'm gonna go up to 10. And then we're gonna do 2 more, but one more really weird one. So I'm gonna take my hip and that arm, I'm gonna face my balancer. Now I'm gonna take that knee around toward the elbow, and then back around, maybe we can see it come around the other side. Swing open and control that across. Now watch that you're not rotating in that knee, but just pushing that foot across. You'll feel your butt cheeks close up a little bit there. And I'm gonna close them. Just around and around. I'm thinking of being like a scorpion with that curly tail, reaching around to give myself a sting. I'm gonna do 3 more, and we call that 10. Foot is flexed or pointed or whatever feels good to you. You may start to notice that the leg you're standing on feels this just a little bit more than the working leg, right? Now, I'm gonna take that knee, close it down, draw a big circle around. This is nice because it's a little bit extra work. And it kind of almost feels like a stretch. 9 and 10. face the other side. I'm just gonna bring my chair over so that you can see the action leg. First thing I'm gonna do is get my booty sticking out and back. I've got my long, beautifully engaged posture. Shoulders are soft, chest is open, belly is tight. And I'm gonna reach up, reach back. Reach up, reach back. My hip tip right there, pointed down at the floor. There's 5. I'm going all the way up to 15 on this first set. This floor is slippery, so the chair migrates just a little bit. And you may also find you have little micro adjustments to make, and that is just fine also. These feel so good. Definitely getting a little bit of abdominal work and lower back work with that. I'm gonna do 2 more. And push, and last one. Now, I'm adding out from there. Please take a break if you need one. I'm gonna open the hips and close. Tip and down. Tip and drop. Only doing 10 of everything else. That first thing is our only 15. Well, at least you're only 15. You know I don't know how many I've done. I need to bring Jeremy back in with me to count for me. I'm gonna do 2 more. And then on the last one, I'm gonna hold that hip open and I'm gonna bend the knee. Now, I'm gonna bring my hand to my hip and I'm gonna come down and up. Supporting knees a little soft, belly is nice and strong, neck and shoulders are relaxed. 7, 8. Hold that up. Hands come back around. Hip tip points forward. I'm going to come around to the elbow and around like a scorpion. Watch that you're not rotating on that knee. So better to underperform on this one than overperform. And then get any weird knee pain. I don't want you to have any knee pain, weird or not. Belly, breath, and booty. Those are our 3 B's that we want to make sure we're controlling. I think this might be 10. I'm going to do 2 extra just because I like them so much. And I'd rather overdo it. All right, now we're going to bring those knees down and together, circle around. Your foot's going along for the ride here. You can certainly tweak it here and there to make that harder or less hard, but just think about making a nice big circle. 7, 8, 9, and 10. How did that feel? You can face your balancer. I'm just gonna face away from mine so I can hold on to it. You can bring it right there. I just want you to be able to see my legs. So now the last set is we're gonna lift that leg out. Make sure you drop your big toe down a little bit. Your leg's gonna try to do that because it feels easier in the moment, but we wanna lift with the heel, drop that big toe and feel that booty. You can do this without a balancer if you feel good about it. This is just the sprinkles on top of our workout. A little bit of glute medius. That knee is soft, that belly is tight, chest is open, everything feels wonderful. 9 and 10, let's do the other side. A little bit of lean on that left leg and lift. Maybe hold on to something if you need it. Remember that holding on can be the difference of a good range of motion versus an unstable, scary range of motion. Let's do 5 more. 4, 3, just 10 each of those. Right there, it feels so good. All right, guys. That was day 18. Have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow.